Two cell types, two strategies for life. Hello, I am Georgia from Montivia. Welcome to a crucial comparison in biology, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. While both are fundamental units of life, they represent two profoundly different strategies for a cellular organization, each with its own evolutionary story and impact on the diversity of life. The most striking distinction lies in the nucleus. Eukaryotic cells possess a true, membrane-bound nucleus that houses their genetic material, protecting it and regulating gene expression. In contrast, prokaryotic cells lack this organized nucleus. Their DNA floats freely in a region called the nucleoid within the cytoplasm. Beyond the nucleus, eukaryotic cells are characterized by an array of other membrane-bound organelles, such as mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi apparatus. These compartments allow for a sophisticated division of labor, enabling complex metabolic pathways. Prokaryotic cells, however, lack these internal membrane-bound structures, performing all functions directly in the cytoplasm or on the cell membrane. Generally, eukaryotic cells are significantly larger and more complex than prokaryotic cells. Their size can be 10 to 100 times greater, providing the volume necessary to house their many organelles and support intricate multicellular structures. Prokaryotes, being smaller and simpler, are optimized for rapid reproduction and efficient nutrient diffusion. Despite their differences, all cells, whether prokaryotic or eukaryotic, share fundamental components essential for life. These universal features underscore their common ancestry and the basic requirements for any living system. They include a cell membrane, cytoplasm, ribosomes, and genetic material in the form of DNA. The organization of genetic material also differs. Prokaryotic cells typically have a single, circular chromosome located in the nucleoid region and often contain smaller, extrachromosomal DNA molecules called plasmids. Eukaryotic cells, on the other hand, house multiple linear chromosomes within their nucleus, tightly wound around proteins called histones. When it comes to reproduction, their methods of cell division vary. Prokaryotic cells reproduce asexually through a simpler process called binary fission, where the cell duplicates its DNA and divides into two identical daughter cells. Eukaryotic cells undergo more complex processes, mitosis for growth and asexual reproduction, and meiosis for sexual reproduction, producing genetically diverse gametes. Delving into their evolutionary history, prokaryotes are the oldest forms of life, appearing on Earth approximately 3.5 to 4 billion years ago. They were the sole inhabitants for billions of years, adapting to diverse and often harsh environments. Their simple, efficient structure allowed them to colonize the planet, paving the way for more complex life. The emergence of eukaryotic cells, around 2 billion years ago, is a pivotal moment in evolutionary history, largely explained by the endosymbiotic theory. This theory proposes that mitochondria, the powerhouses of eukaryotic cells, originated from ancient aerobic prokaryotes that were engulfed by a larger ancestral host cell. Instead of being digested, these prokaryotes formed a symbiotic relationship, providing energy in exchange for protection and nutrients. Further supporting this theory, chloroplasts in plant cells are believed to have evolved similarly, from the engulfment of photosynthetic prokaryotes, specifically cyanobacteria. This secondary endosymbiotic event provided the ancestral eukaryotic cell with the ability to perform photosynthesis, leading to the evolution of plant life and dramatically changing Earth's atmosphere. The evolution of eukaryotic cells, with their internal compartmentalization and larger size, allowed for increased specialization and the eventual development of multicellular organisms. This led to the incredible diversity of life we see today, from complex plants and animals to fungi and protists, all building upon the foundational cellular structures established billions of years ago. In summary, prokaryotic cells are simple, lack a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles, have circular DNA, and divide by binary fission. Eukaryotic cells are complex, possess a true nucleus and many membrane-bound organelles, have linear DNA, and divide by mitosis or meiosis. Despite these differences, both cell types share a cell membrane, cytoplasm, ribosomes, and DNA. Their evolutionary journey began with prokaryotes, followed by the groundbreaking endosymbiotic events that gave rise to the more complex eukaryotic cells, a testament to life's adaptability and interconnectedness. Understanding the comparison and evolutionary history of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells is not just academic. It's fundamental to all biological sciences. It helps us comprehend everything from disease mechanisms and antibiotic resistance to the vast ecosystems that sustain our planet. These cellular differences are the bedrock of life's incredible diversity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning with us, make sure to click the subscribe button. It's the best way to stay updated with new content. For even more free educational resources, including e-learnings, videos, and articles, visit mentivaya.com. It's your one-stop destination for exploring science, history, and much more.